friends, with you it's Andrea Purvu, and today I welcome you guys back to a new episode of the Prima podcast. For today's episode, we are going to discuss about the things that happened this week in the world of football and especially in La Liga. So without any further ado, let's get started. Firstly, we'll talk about the match between Celta Vigo and Girona in La Liga. Herrera opens up the score in minute 38 with a not too shabby headshot from Deli's blind stunning pass. It was from outside of the penalty area and it was strong and precise and long. He passed, as I said, from outside of the penalty area directly on Herrera's head, who was inside the small rectangular, and yeah. And the pass equalizes in minute 81 with a beautiful and strong shoot after two smoothly linked passes. Next, we have the derby between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. This is the derby where the worst incidents in the Spanish football take place, and that happened again in this match after Eder Militao scored a beautiful goal. He celebrated, and that was the moment when the atmosphere lit up. I'd like to mention the fact that Eder's Militao celebration was not in particular provocative. He simply celebrated, and I 100% understand why, because the first touch that he has made after Rodrigo's long and strong pass was flawless, and then as well the shoot that he has done to Jan Oblak's goal was as well flawless. So yeah, I totally get like the reason of the happiness. But anyway, the Atletico fans were not having it. They started throwing rubbish, keys and lighters to Courtois. So yeah, the match has stopped for like around 20 minutes. Then the equalizer came in minute 90 plus 6 by Correa, and Militao tried to stop him, but it was impossible for them. Personally, I don't think it was Courtois' fault at all. It was the defense fault due to the fact that they did not pay attention to him and they allowed him so much freedom until it was too late. And the last action of the match was when Llorente attempted a tackle on Fran Garcia and he received a red card. At first, the referee awarded him only a yellow card, but after going to the VAR to check, he realized that it was actually a red card and he awarded him that one. To be fair, I don't know if it was necessarily a red card. I mean, I strongly agree that that should have been, that should have cost him at least a yellow card. But I don't know exactly if I was in the referee's situation, if I would have took that decision, though I understand him why he took it. Though, as I said, I don't know if I would have done the same. And overall, I once again guessed the MVP. So after the match ended, I wrote down that in my opinion, Federico Valverde should be the MVP of this match. And he received that award. To be fair, I think that he is absolutely on fire lately, and I'm here for it because I have been a fan of his since a while now. And as I said in some other videos, I definitely have seen that potential that he is showing now for a very long time, but I feel like he didn't have the opportunities to kind of show it because Kroos was as well there on the pitch, so he didn't have those many chances, you know. But now, since he has that space open, because yeah, Kroos retired, I feel like he is finally playing up to his full potential. Next topic, Jose Mourinho has been awarded a yellow card. This is actually a funny story. So at Fenerbahce's match against Antalyaspor, Jose Mourinho have put a laptop in front of a camera to basically show the public that the referee has done a wrong call. And yeah, the referee was not really having it, so he awarded him a yellow card right away. Next, Courtois is injured again. So Courtois just suffered a injury at the abductor muscle in his left leg and is not expected to return till late October. Then another really sad news: Antoine Griezman retired from the international duty. So this French legend has retired from the international duty on Monday, and I simply do not want to talk about this anymore. I know that a lot of the football fans absolutely hate this man, but personally I think that he is such a prestigious player, and I think that he meant so much for the French national team, and in my opinion he'll forever be missed. Now we'll shift to the Champions League, and we'll firstly talk about Arsenal's match against PSG. Havertz opened up the score in minute 20 from Trossard's great pass. The goal was a bit shabby, it was nothing too spectacular from Havertz's perspective. The thing was that Donnarumma errored, so yeah. Then, quarter an hour after, Saka scores the second goal for Arsenal, and this one was spectacular. At first everybody thought that it was Thomas Partey's goal, but after a few minutes UEFA changed the decision and realized that he didn't touch the ball and it was only Saka's goal. And this one was pretty spectacular due to the fact that he shot it from a free kick, and it was a difficult free kick to score a goal from. Yeah, I mean, most of the people seen Partey having as well an intervention to Saka's shoot, but personally I've seen it from first that it was Saka's goal, and yeah, I was really happy for him because it was a beautiful goal. Overall, I really liked PSG's style of playing with all of those completed passes, but even though they held way more position than Arsenal played better, and yeah, they won. And if you ask me, actually after the match I wrote down that I think that Saka should have been the MVP award, but eventually Havertz received that award. So yeah, I kind of understand why Havertz did it. I agree with that, though I think that Saka was pretty great in that match as well. Next match from the Champions League is Lille against Real Madrid. Let me give you a little backstory on this match. So basically at Real Madrid right now Kylian Mbappe plays there, and then at Lille Ethan Mbappe is a player. You know, and Ethan Mbappe is Kylian Mbappe younger brother, and he has said in a few interviews that his dream is one day to play against his brother, since he already have played with his brother at PSG, but he wants as well to play against him. And first of all, there was this little problem, the fact that Mbappe almost 2 weeks ago he got injured. So at first they were saying that he's not going to play in this match, but eventually he got better and he was able to play in this match, not as a starter, but to get on the pitch later on. But then something really bad happened, the fact that Ethan got injured, and he got injured for the first time in his career, and he got injured pretty badly. I think that he is going to be out for around 3 months. So yeah, he sadly missed the opportunity of his dream being achieved. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, they still have a long way to go in their careers, and yeah, we'll see. Maybe one day they will meet again to play against each other. Lille beat Real Madrid 1-0. Basically what happened was the fact that Camavinga in the extra time from the first half has done a clear handball in the penalty area. So yeah, penalty kick has been awarded, and the execution was immaculate. It was strong and it was immaculate. And yeah, we don't go to blame Lunin for not saving the goal, because as I said, the execution was super strong and precise. Though he could have done something, but it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard to save the goal from a shoot like that. And yeah, honestly, I believe that Lille deserved to score and deserved to win, because at least in the first half, I mean mainly in the first half, they played way better than Real Madrid. They played a lot offensively, and they had a lot of possession, while Real Madrid's game was more simplistic and lacked energy. So yeah, at the end of the day, I think that they definitely deserve this win. Overall, it was an interesting match, and I really wanted to say that I liked and appreciated the substitutions that were made at Real Madrid in this match. I think that people do not really understand how important substitutions are in matches. And yeah, I mean, in this match, I think that the coaches did a great job with that, because they added the exact players at the exact right time. Also, I wanted to talk about Endrick. I think he's amazing, but he's lacking maturity in the game, and he can sometimes be just so random because of this issue. And yeah, that can get a lot on people's nerves. I mean, he's brilliant, but I think that he is lacking tact. And yeah, the thing is that this issue and this like maturity in the game will be developed in time. The important thing is that the potential is there, but yeah, at the moment it can sometimes affect the game. And also, I wanted to talk about Camavinga. I meant to say the fact that I think he did a strong comeback. I expected this match for him to be worse. It was definitely not the greatest match of his career, but it was okay for his comeback. As I said, he had a few interventions, especially in the first half, when I was like, whoa. As I said, he is coming back strong. But yeah, he sadly had a few slip-ups, like those weird falls, and as well that of course, that handball. But yeah, besides that, he was not too shabby in this match. And yeah, last topic that we are going to discuss today is the match that took place between Leganes and Valencia. To be fair, it felt like it was played by two teams that were amateurs. I felt like I was watching a game between two high schools. It was really disappointing for a La Liga match. And yeah, I mean, I know that they are like teams that are not the best Spanish teams, but to be fair, I expected more. As I said, it felt like I've seen a match against two high schools. And yeah, I mean, the game ended up with no goal being scored, but as well the shoots on target or the attempts to the goal were really simplistic and were really like, I was just, how is it possible to play that amateuric in La Liga, you know? So yeah. Okay, you guys, so this was it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Share it to your friends if you think that any of this information might be useful to them. Comment down below any suggestion for me to improve and stuff like that. And subscribe to keep in tune with all of my uploads. Okay, you guys, bye!